We live in a stage of life where time moves faster, days feel shorter, and worries feel heavier. After a certain age, we no longer seek empty promises. We seek clarity, peace, and control over what is still in our hands. Stoicism is not a philosophy for young dreamers. It is a philosophy for men who have lived long enough to understand that we cannot control everything, but we can still choose how to live each day. Today you will learn simple Stoic choices, but profound ones, that can transform your routine without changing who you are, only adjusting how you face life. The Stoics did not believe in miraculous change. They believed in daily choices. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, wrote to himself every morning, reminding himself that the day would bring difficult people, unexpected problems, and situations beyond his control. But he did not ask, "What will the day bring me?" He asked, "Who do I choose to be today?" The first Stoic choice that transforms your day is simple: to stop reacting automatically. Before answering, before complaining, before getting angry, pause. That pause is not weakness. It is mastery, and mastery, for a mature man, is worth more than winning an argument. Epictetus taught something direct. Some things depend on us, others do not. It sounds obvious, but few truly live this way. How many days are wasted trying to change people, the past, or situations that can no longer be altered? The Stoic choice here is clear: to direct your energy only toward what depends on you. Your character, your actions, your discipline, your way of speaking, your way of acting. When you accept what you cannot control, the weight decreases, the mind calms, and the day becomes lighter, not because problems disappear, but because they stop controlling you. If this content resonates with you, and if you value reflections that truly help in daily life, take a moment now to leave a like. This helps the channel continue bringing this kind of content. And if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about Stoicism, practical life, and conscious choices for those seeking balance and self-respect. Now let's continue. The Stoics rarely spoke about motivation. They spoke about discipline. Discipline is not rigidity. It is consistency. It is getting up and doing what must be done, even when no one is watching. For many men over 50, life has already taught that applause is rare and recognition is uncertain. The Stoic choice is to continue. Even so, to care for the body, to care for the mind, to keep your word, not to prove anything to the world, but to avoid disappointing yourself. This silent discipline builds respect, first internally, then externally. The Stoics defended a simple life, not out of poverty, but out of freedom. The fewer excesses, the less dependence, less noise, more clarity. The choice here is to ask every day, does this really matter? Not every battle deserves to be fought. Not every opinion needs to be spoken. Not every provocation requires a response. The Stoic man chooses sobriety because he understands that peace is worth more than pride. There is a Stoic choice few men make, but one that deeply transforms daily life. The choice of silence, not the silence of omission, but the silence of maturity. Seneca said that much of our suffering does not come from what happens, but from what we say about what happens. With time, a man learns that not every explanation is necessary, not every discussion is productive, not every truth must be defended out loud. The Stoic chooses silence because he knows that worn-out words weaken authority. To be silent is to observe, to listen more, to respond only when it is worth it. And when a man speaks little, but speaks with firmness, he is heard. Stoicism never promised eternal youth, but it always taught something more valuable: dignity. To age, for the Stoic, is not to lose value. It is to gain depth. Every wrinkle, every scar, every mistake becomes wisdom. If there is reflection, the choice here is not to fight time, but to walk with it, to accept limits without losing self-respect, to keep learning without becoming bitter. Stoic men do not complain about age. They honor it because they know they made it this far. While many did not, after 50, many men ask, what is left? Stoicism answers, what remains is to live with purpose, even if it is simple. The Stoic choice is not to be remembered by everyone, but to be useful while present, to be an example, even in silence, to help without needing recognition, to fulfill duty even when no one demands it. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that we were not made to live only for ourselves. Purpose does not need to be grand. It needs to be true. Philosophy only has value when it moves from the mind to practice. So tomorrow, when you wake up, make 3 simple Stoic choices. First, accept that not everything will go as planned. Second, focus only on what depends on you. Third, choose to act with dignity, even in difficulty. These choices do not change the world, but they change how you move through the day. And that changes everything. Stoicism does not promise constant happiness. It offers something better: stability. In a noisy world, it teaches silence. In a rushed world, it teaches presence. In a phase of life where many get lost in regret, it offers clarity. Stoic choices do not make a man cold. They make him firm, and firmness is a rare and necessary virtue. If you made it this far, you are already making different choices, and that already transforms your days,